an operator pushes a joystick and a steel bucket bites into the earth. Out here on the site, dirt looks like dirt. A crew will grade a surface pad in the morning, then swap attachments and open a 10-foot utility trench right next to it. They share the exact same crew, the same invoice, and the same machinery. But to a state licensing board and an insurance underwriter, those two tasks sit in entirely different universes. Moving topsoil carries one distinct risk profile. Digging down into the unknown carries another. An insurance policy written strictly to cover a residential grading crew is priced for surface scrapes and settling soil. It never mathematically accounts for the massive liability of excavator teeth ripping open a high-pressure gas main. Bidding a deep utility trench on a surface grading classification creates a direct mismatch. If a strike occurs, you are likely operating outside your license authorization, and your insurer can argue the work was never within the grant of coverage you paid for. When you cross that invisible line in the dirt and the bucket hits a pipe, an improperly classified policy can leave you standing alone. You are responsible for every dollar of the fallout. A properly insured excavation operation relies on 5 core policies. General liability covers immediate third-party property damage. Completed operations covers future failures. Inland marine protects mobile machinery. Commercial auto covers highway transport risks. Finally, workers' compensation responds when an operator takes a physical hit. Payouts depend entirely on the mechanics of the claim. Coverage only triggers when the specific details of the disaster align with the definitions found in your individual branches of coverage. Excavation definitions change across state lines. Nevada's A-7 is strictly for surface grading, while A-12 allows trenching. California's C-12 requires workers' compensation for a single employee. Utah's S-310 enforces a strict general liability floor. Arizona uses a tiered system, triggering comp at employee 1. Taking a different job or crossing a border means your license class can invalidate your insurance if your paperwork isn't perfectly matched to that state's exact matrix. Even with the perfect license and the right policy, one piece of paper acts as the final judge: the dig ticket. Centers like USA North 811, Dig Alert, or Blue Stakes serve as the ultimate arbiters of truth in any underground claim. Underwriters look straight at the ticket date after a utility strike. If you dig on a stale ticket that expired last week, the legal liability for the strike can shift entirely onto your own shoulders. The same rule applies to the tolerance zone. If the locator marked a line and you run machinery through it instead of hand digging it, the investigation will likely find you at fault, leaving the claim uncovered. A perfectly insured, fully licensed grading job becomes an uncovered multi-million-dollar liability the second an operator violates the specific rules of a one-call center. Survival in this trade depends on alignment. Your insurance stack is only valid if it matches the deepest trench you dig and the heaviest machine you operate. Mixing operations carries severe consequences. Hiding deep trench revenue inside a cheaper surface classification is how companies end up with business-ending bills at audit time. Beyond defense, a properly structured policy functions as a sales tool. Major general contractors will not even look at your bid without specific contractual language in place, like additional insured status and waivers of subrogation. Master plan developers use these high-limit certificates of insurance as a filter. They remove the amateurs long before the first scoop of dirt is ever moved. Never let your physical work outpace your paperwork. Shop for the correct classification, not just a monthly premium teaser. In earthwork, the only way to stay protected is to ensure your paperwork matches the exact dirt you move.